We're streaming. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers, thank you for joining us on FlightGear's Flightnight. It is my honour and privilege to be taking and hosting the video this evening, while Stuart does nothing but fly. And your host and flight leader this evening is Mr. N. Scott. Gary, take it away.
Take it away, dude. Well, this evening we'll be taking a sojourn through Indonesia, flying the length of the island of Java, heading eastward, and we'll end up on the island of Bali for drinks and hopefully like lots of bikini girls. We'll be flying only 2 aircraft this evening, the Hawker Hunter and the English Electric Canberra. Classic aircraft of the British type, and we will be rolling over some interesting terrain and out over the sea, funky little islands. We're going to see it all. So for this evening, we're going to initially have a board of high pressure area or weather, and we're going to start our flight at dawn. The specifics of the flight will be, we're going to maintain the runway heading, and we're going to shoot for an initial altitude of 5,000 feet and initial speed of 300 knots. Watch me for the rollout.
LG TV channel says, please stand by.
I know.
Alright, you're not broadcasting then?
I will be. Okay, I'm ready. I just realised I haven't changed the position bar. It still said Miramar.
Guys better roll.
Hunter rolls faster on the Canberra, so I was giving them a second.
Once we're all off the ground, we'll be turning to heading of 107. 107. Everyone's off the ground. Reporting, please.
Hello, user.
Everyone off the ground.
I'm off the ground.
Turning to 107. On my mark. Mark.
Big slow turn on the Canberra.
We're now turning on to heading for Pulau, which is high gale of whiskey, India Gulf.
107 flash.
You're not turning, Gary.
Yes? I'm right behind him. You're watching the wrong camera.
GPS FMS heading is now 109er. Still in the turn.
It's quite easy to follow the turn of the Canberra.
Yes, it is.
It takes a while. Are you still climbing to 5,000 feet?
Still climbing at 5,000 feet. Although in the turn it's not climbing very fast. I'm only currently at 1,200 feet. I just gone to 1,300 feet. Still turning in my huge monster arc. GPS, FMS heading is about 112, and then heading into the sun.
Okay. It's the best I could get the autopilot and the camera to work. Otherwise, it was just going to wallow left to right the whole time for about 3/4 of an hour.
Now it's starting to level out. Holding 300 knots, just gone through 1900 feet. And about just, clock 2000. Climbing to 5,000 feet. Going to increase our speed now. Going to boost it up to 400 knots. That's 400 knots on my mark. Mark.
5,000 feet's in the cloud.
What cloud?
Cloud that I'm flying through right now.
Must be only a tiny wee puffy one.
I'm at 5,000 feet cruising.
Flash is way ahead of the group. G-Leave, you're off to the port side and slightly forward of the group.
See some crossed in front of me.
Well, there's a lot of activity back and forward from what I can see. Voodoo sneaking up the port side. So as you might expect, Indonesia is a very kind of steamy land with lots of jungle.
Jungle?
Jungle.
It doesn't look like jungle below me.
Yeah, you should check out the book on it. Especially at this time of day, you're just going to see little like lumps poking up here or there. Out through the haze.
Are you at altitude yet, Gary?
I am not. I am just coming up to 4,100 feet. It climbs slowly.
It does.
I tested this out relentlessly over the past week. Especially being one of our older models, I want to make sure it didn't have any nasty surprises.
It was full of nasty surprises, thank you very much.
It was doable. Get up to 4,300 feet.
To be fair, the words English electric and nasty surprises do tend to often go together.
It should really be English lack of electric.
English alarming.
We are just a little bit over 50 nautical miles from our first waypoint, which will be Pulau.
Closing in the group.
Now going over the border.
$400 knots, wasn't it?
Yes, indeed.
I can just hear the rumble of the bombers in front of me.
Almost at 4,900 feet. Still maintaining GPS FMS heading of 112, 400 knots, and Angels 5.
It's not supposed to have a HUD.
It doesn't.
It had a bomb sight. It didn't have a HUD.
Yeah, that's what it's got.
Flash test has got no HUD.
Don't need a HUD.
Didn't have one.
Doesn't need one.
It doesn't have one.
It doesn't need one.
It doesn't have one. Science.
That's because it doesn't need one. Well, better to have and not need, though, I guess.
That's an oddity. I've got the autopilot set at 5,000, but it looks like it's pretty much like locked in at about 4,800, 48.8.
Like, you're in a jet that was made in the 50s. Do you expect it to have an accurate autopilot?
Well, just so as everyone knows, that's what I'm at. I'm at 48,880.
I'm at 5,000. Monkey man.
Well, good for you. Tighten up. Alright, everyone, tighten your shit up.
Alright. .12 off lead.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think this is Gary's bomber here, so...
You're right behind me.
Oh, it's you this? Right, okay.
I think
I have
maybe
the
Gary
same
and I were in the
goal
same
and
lift.
My site call sign is Charlie Tango.
Oh, sorry, I don't have my binoculars to actually read the text on the side of your aircraft.
or it has like a blue and yellow checker on the tail with a pirate flag.
I'm XM244.
Who's got the yellow underbelly?
I do.
That's you. I'm just passed in, right? Okay.
Do you see, Gary? It's a tiny bit of rubber banding there. Boing, boing, boing.
I had that going on when we first took off, but now it seems to be a lot better.
We're 2.5 minutes out, first waypoint. After that, we're going to be making a turn onto a bearing projected to be 169er. That will be to Jakarta.
Oh, someone's headed for the deck.
Whoa, very quickly headed for the deck. Well, it's Whiskey Foxtrot. You okay, Stu?
I was in third person view. I'm looking at somebody else in the aircraft decided to do its own thing.
Well, it's certainly extravagant.
Which has put me well away from the group again. Arse.
Can you get control of that?
I've got control.
Okay. Oh, it looked rather dramatic from here.
Well, I was looking at Gary's camera in third person view and I didn't know anything about it until you said something was going on the deck. I figured, oh, it must be me.
As we get into
0.07
the island of Java, there will be some mountains. So I'm going to have us do another altitude adjustment up to Angel's 8,000 feet on the mark.
8,000. Your feet, sir. Your feet. Your mark.
Mark my feet. Now passing through 5,000.
Hang on, is that a runway in the water? Loads.
Might be one of those secret Indonesian submarine aircraft carriers.
Yeah, there you go. That's our waypoint.
That's a waypoint.
That is it.
That's an island with an airstrip. In fact, the airstrip is an island.
It's a strip of land.
Making a turn in 4, 3, 2, and turn. Projected GPS FMS of 170. 170, turning right. Maintaining climb to 8,000 feet. Angels 8. Still maintaining turn. GPS FMS is now projected 177.
I like this Canberra.
Why?
I don't know.
Explain to us why you like it.
It's just big and it's ugly and it's got big fat wide wings and it's immensely stable. Seemingly fairly fast.
And it's a British aircraft that Americans bought.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
57.
Huh?
It is the B-57.
Here, I thought Americans had that taste.
Correction to bearing of 175er. 175er. GPS FMS.
0.25 off lead, right behind you, sir.
Ah, there you are.
The Americans also gave it. Who's got the mic on voice? Stop it. The Americans also gave the camera. There it goes again. Stop it. They extended the wings in the camera and made it into a high-level spy plane.
Ooh.
Canberra also held the world altitude like a while.
GPS FMS 176, sir.
176.
The Americans were presented with the Canberra when the English fleet flew it across to America to try and sell it to them, and they flew it across at such a high altitude that American interceptors couldn't catch it.
Fascinating concept. I was reading about that with the B-52 as well. It doesn't have any means of defending itself. Well, it doesn't need to, because it can detect aircraft so far away and flies at such a high, low Mach speed that by the time something gets to it, they're out of gas. Fascinating concept.
Still on the climb, just passing through 7,200 feet.
The problem with the concept is that that's what happened to us with the V-bombers. We were like, yeah, that's a great strategy, and then all of a sudden there was a missile, and they went, oh, our entire strategy has to now change.
So we went.
We're about to make a turn, and 3, 2, 1. Now a new bearing of 133 projected. 133.
Turning right, 133. As ugly as that turn was.
That would be your other right. We're now headed up towards the mountains to Batu Jar Jar.
The Jar Jar dude.
The home of Jar Jar Binks, yes.
Better arm up then. He's the guy who betrayed the entire galaxy, isn't he?
Yeah. The Hunter was well overdue a makeover anyway, mind you. So was Canberra, though.
Well, I'm certainly appreciating this Canberra. It's very nice.
I figured it would be good to dust it off after a while. Nobody has really flown it for a good bit.
I used to fly it all the time. But progress and things moved on, you know.
Yeah, we got so much cool stuff, it's hard to keep it all current.
We'll be moving off into the higher elevations. Of course, Jabba will be one of Voodoo's favorites, because I believe there's a number of volcanoes here.
Yeah, but they're not active. Damn it.
Kind of it all. I am leveling out. Currently somewhere close to 8,000 feet. GPS FMS heading is 130. Maintaining 400 knots. Angels 8.
GPS FMS 120, sir.
I'm showing 130, 130.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, we still got like folks who are like 2 and 3 miles off. Porky, wake up. Get your ass over here.
Over? Yeah.
To some twerp on looking at the multiplayer map, he will see this as a squadron of nuclear bombers being escorted by fighters.
Yeah, if he's in the 50s.
Tonight you'll see some of the hills and so on and so forth as we move deeper inland.
Also, Stuart, that is of course assuming that anybody could get a multiplayer map up.
My one works.
Which one?
Where are you getting it?
It's the same place I've always got it.
Psh, okay.
Where?
The physical address, sir, please.
Shit, what happened there? The guy was beside me a second ago and he's vanished. Where the hell is he?
Oh, he dropped way back. Lagged out.
It is MP map 02.flightgear.org.
Wild.
Wicked.
Not working for me.
Not available to me on my side of the world.
I got it.
Although when I go into it, it has like for development purposes only all over it. And, you know, I think you can't toggle it to like this other.
I've got a scary looking crow. I think it's a crow with a penis.
This development purposes only things, not just only affecting the flight gear map, it's affecting other stuff like flight tracker and stuff like that. The DSB receiver I've got uses it as well, and that's also come up with the same warning. Who's pinging at TeamSpeak?
And why?
It's Porky, he's put a link up to his map.
Nice one, Porky. That is just what we wanted.
Who's that camera that's turning right across my path at the moment? Who's that passing in front of me now?
It might be me, but I'm not there.
You're not there?
No,
I got Voodoo
following the link.
Voodoo, you're just a smidge in front of me and drifting slightly left. But you're right on there.
So who's that way up in front then?
Cheers, mate. Thanks for that link.
Flashlight.
For those flying hunters, you may want to check your fuel right now.
Yeah, you.
For those flying Canberras.
You laugh arrogantly.
You know, I think the fuselage reflection on the Hunter is almost exactly right. Well, it certainly is in this livery. I've got the blue diamonds. Is it the blue diamonds? Blue arrows? Blue diamonds?
With black diamonds.
No, what's the blue one? What's the blue?
I think it's the blue arrow with the black.
Blue arrow. Yeah, it's a blue arrow I've got.
It's like the change to GPS FMS heading. It's now drifted to 131. 131. We are Angels 8, 400 knots.
Slowing down to 390 to get behind you. Voodoo, get thee behind me.
Get these aircraft in a lot closer. They're all over the place.
Airfield below us.
We're coming up to our turn, expected in 40 seconds. 5 nautical miles.
Turning right or left, sir.
Will be that airport. Projected heading will be 070. That will be a left turn to 070. Coming up in 20 seconds. And watch the turn, projected 070.
Well, that Canberra is beside me isn't turning, so I'm not following him anymore.
It twitched right, and then it like centered, and now it's finally like turning left. It has a nice kind of effect there. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll do it.
There's a bigger airfield right there.
A beggar's airfield.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I said.
Alright, now we're going to do a much longer leg. It's going to be around about 190 nautical miles. This one will take us back out towards the coast, over some sea, and then there's a lovely little island grouping. Conveniently enough, I found asphalt runway out there, but it is a little bit short. So you're all going to have to make sure that you don't do anything silly like run into the sea. Otherwise, there will be profound mockery.
Sucks to be you.
And these don't have good brakes.
I know.
The cool thing about this Canberra, I think the stall speed's like about 90 knots or something.
It is. Big fat wing in it.
Come in low and slow, chilling like a villain. Ooh, nice topography here, mate.
Ah, yeah, see? Gonna correct the GPS FMS heading to 6868.
Thank you.
Approximately 24 minutes do we have our first little bit of island time.
Ooh, that looks suspiciously like a volcano over there to our right, sir.
Yes, it does. This is not. I think there's a couple others we'll be passing as well. One, definitely a much bigger one closer to Bali.
You're broadcasting the TeamSpeak chat, Algie.
I should be.
Somebody's typed cheerio in the chat of YouTube. I don't mean to see him say hello, but he's saying cheerio.
Yeah, I am seeing it working.
0.9 off lead. 0.8.
It's cool on bye-bye. And we'll be sloping away now as we're heading out to the coast. You'll probably just see it there. Once we go over the water, I'll be dropping our altitude a little bit.
Whoops.
What?
Cloud and volcanoes.
Gary just warped backwards like
Like that big volcano off to the right.
It was awesome.
Especially out through the mists.
The mist time.
The sunrise was just right. Gary's Canberra, just right there. I could reach out and touch him.
He's going to touch me.
It's everything I can do not to do that.
My GPS is taking me left of the group.
I see these minor variations is due to minor variations in weather stuff.
And aircraft.
And aircraft.
And autopilots.
Yee. Gary, what server are you on, sir?
I'm using the Hong Kong server. I find that one to be the most reliable of late. I've used a few of the other ones, but you know, sometimes they seem to just go on and off. Like I was using Texas. You know, Frankfurt's just been a fucking disaster.
It's Trump. I'm telling you. Trump's doing it.
It's part of his plan to make America great again.
Yeah, by isolating you from the world. Cutting off your internet.
Yeah, it's working really well, huh?
He spoke to the guy in North Korea, says it works really well for his people.
We are just a little less than 18 minutes out from our halfway break point. It will be Jiwadaru Kuriman Jawa. I should get an extra points for being able to say that.
What's your ETA on that at the moment, Gary?
My ETA on that is somewhere around about 17 and a half minutes.
Roger.
Distance to waypoint is 128 nautical miles. Alright, going to do a little bit of altitude change. Going to drop it down to 4,000 feet and increase speed to 450. 450 knots and 4,000 feet on my mark. Mark. Still maintain GPS FMS heading of 68 degrees, 68 degrees, 450 knots, Angels Boulder.
Yes, Flash, 4,000 feet.
Jiwadaru will be coming up in a little over 14 minutes.
You must have a really slow descent rate in that as well.
Correct.
I'm descending at 300 feet per minute and I'm already way below you.
I just went through 6,300. But I'm a Canberra. I don't have to be hurried. Because I'm a Canberra.
And you can bear be bothered.
Dang, I'm straight.
Dang, Skippy.
I now pass to 4,600 feet. No, 4,500 feet. En route to some number that will be right about 4,000 feet-ish.
Give or take.
What are the 3.5% error?
Yeah, that 3.5%. The air above forgives, the ground below, not so much.
The thing is with the Hunter, you can actually set it in a straight line, and it'll continue in a straight line without any stick input. It's very, very stable.
I'm amazed at how stable this thing is. Sluggish, but
I like the little shimmy thing that it has going on. AP is called my 4,000 feet, 3,666 feet. So I'm flying at 3,666 feet.
Mine says you're right at 4,000.
I'm going off the instruments inside the cockpit.
Oh.
Well, you see, the fake HUD still works in the Hunter, and it says 4,000 feet on the button.
Interesting.
So the instrument, the steam gauge is, the barometric pressure is probably off on it. It wasn't set before you flew.
Weren't these instruments kerosene driven though?
I have no idea. Steam.
The wee moose in a wheel inside a box.
They specially engineered tiny mooses.
He means Mises.
Pieces to pieces.
The Moose.
One of my work friends, she had an accident. She had her foot run over by a float, as in, a parade float. Broke her big toe.
Oh.
Ouch.
I was mocking her by telling her that she ought not to do that, otherwise if she kept that up she would be lactose intolerant. Ha ha ha.
Jesus.
It only netted me a smiting, but nevertheless it was worth it. We're 8.5 minutes out from our halfway point. Looking at around about 67 nautical miles at our current velocity. GPS FMS heading is being corrected now, is 69er. 69er.
69.
Hey, did I hear there's a new Bill and Ted movie coming out?
Oh, please no.
Yeah, I had heard about that like a while back, but nothing seemed to happen. I was like, oh yeah, just flash the pan. No one's going to do that.
Yeah, they said that about Top Gun 2, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
It's happening.
Yeah. Presumably, though, all they have to do is, like in the film, they have to think about making a film, and then it will get made. They just have to remember to do it in the future.
That's right.
I miss the Austin Powers movies. I wish he'd do another one of those. Except now he's old and crappy looking.
Bill and Ted the wheelchair years. That's hilarious. Whoa!
What?
There he went slipping back again.
Maybe you went slipping forward.
Could be. Been slipping for years, I have.
Well, mine slipped a while ago, did it?
Seems to be. As my wife says, the oldest living 8-year-old has turned into the oldest living 12-year-old.
Oh, yeah. Managed to get 4 extra years. We're fairly tooling up to the little island grouping here. There's a whole mess, probably like about 3 dozen different islands of various sizes, all in a little clump. I believe it's some kind of Indonesian national park area.
On the flight plan, there's 2 airfields listed for the break. Do you know which one it's going to be?
It's going to be Whiskey India uniform.
Roger.
I don't know why it has that other like code in there. It's just like part of the name. At least, you know, in terms of what the flight gear has in it. Bit baffling. There was a few instances of like the ICAO codes being kind of a little bit off, put you over the other side of the world and things like that. Four minutes out. In about a couple of minutes, we should come up on the first of the islands. Our airfield is going to be at the back end, the furthest away from us, end of one of the bigger islands. I say I found one that has an asphalt surface, but it is 1,600 meters. 1,600 meters.
Lovely.
We're going to land straight in, or are we going to go past?
I'll have us overfly the airfield so everyone can have a wee look at it, and then I'll peel off and everyone can land at will at that point.
I'm going to scoot ahead and have a look at it.
First one down gets to laugh at the rest.
As always. Altitude change, going to drop us down to 2,000 feet. 2,000 feet, my mark.
2,000, your mark, sir, please.
Mark.
Sending to 2,000 feet.
I assume Algie is in position scouting out the
Trying. Can't find it at the moment.
You must be just about on top of it.
Oh, I am. I found it. It's tiny.
As advertised. Alright, we're going to drop the speed now to 250 knots. 250 knots, my mark.
250, your mark, sir.
Mark.
Does this here Canberra got speed brakes?
Yeah. I think.
I don't seem to do anything.
This is my church. This is where I heal my hurt.
Maybe it doesn't. Just the flaps.
It's in natural grace. Or what you
Open the side hatch. That's a good idea.
Solutions and remedies. Enemies becoming friends.
Here we come into the grouping of
This
islands.
is my church.
Aren't they lovely?
This is where I heal my hurt.
Beautiful.
Showing a distance of just about 7.5 nautical miles now. We're about a minute and a half
My
out.
church. This is where I heal my hurts. It's in the world I've become, contained in the hum between voice and drum. It's in change.
Oh my.
Yeah? Three and a half nautical miles.
I refuse to land on it, sir.
No, you will land or you will drown.
No, far too insignificant. It's insignificant for an aviator of my stature, sir.
Flight gear crash.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh, that means nobody's going to get videoed landing.
If I get back in time, they will.
Damn it.
The poetic justice of cause.
Break it
and
right or
effect.
left, sir.
Respect.
You can
Compassion.
hit the
This
airfield
is my church.
and brake
This
as
is
you
where
will.
I heal my hurts.
Your
Peace.
freedom-
God is a DJ. God is a DJ. God is a DJ. God is a DJ.
Braking for landing.
Not to be confused with being broken upon landing.
That's yet to be determined.
There's a frigate down there.
Please report when you're on finals.
Going into finals now, I think.
On finals.
On final.
Who's
down.
behind Gary?
A little bit wobbly moment.
Well done, Porky.
I'm just crossing the threshold of the islands and finals. There's another hunter in front of me, going too fast.
Here y'all come.
Down rolling.
Someone's not even got their wheels all the way down. Good job, they decided to waver off. Ah, that was Flash.
He went by in a flash.
He was almost about to touch down, and I was looking, and his wheels were not all the way deployed yet. He pulled off before touching down, otherwise he'd have been splatted, splatified.
And now everyone gets to watch him make his second attempt. And now everyone gets to watch him make his second attempt.
And laughed and thought I'd die.
I do like the sound of the hunter startup.
As do I.
Ooh. Close.
Are you in Rembrandt, Algie?
Sorry?
Are you filming in Rembrandt?
Yes.
Alright, okay. Just I've seen the lights in the aircraft in the video feed. So we've got two Canberras. Where's the other ones?
I'm going for a libation. I shall return briefly. Thank you.
Okay. I thought there was four Canberras. Where are they?
Enjoy your libations. Get rid of something if you need to. 5 minutes.
AFK.
Flash appears to have stopped atop a small hill.
What's on the hill?
He seems to have landed atop a small hill, well short of the runway.
Oh, that's novel. Fine gathering of classic aircraft of a particular era.
Yeah, I was thinking that Porky, it needs a lightning.
have returned.
I'm going AFK. Be right back.
Roger that.
Welcome back.
My signature giant ice cube. 2 fingers of Grey Goose, some lime juice, and a spritz of water.
What's going on with the B-52H? When can I paint it? 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 When can I paint it?
I'll give you what I got, and you can get started.
Okay.
If you're really nice, I'll give you my Da Vinci Lotus Elise as well.
Oh, goody.
Oh, I had so much fun driving all around Innsbruck, Austria, up in the, oh my goodness.
I mean, we could do like a Top Gear thing with that, where you do have like the race with the Eurofighter, 1 mile race. You have like a 1 mile long like a runway, and then the sport car has to like turn at the other end and then go back to the beginning. Whereas the Typhoon has to fly level to that point and then go up and then fly a mile high, so 5,200 feet, fly back down at that point and then fly level to the end to try and beat the car.
Which it does.
Yes. Even when the car is, what was it, Veyron? The Veyron?
Yep.
It's a monster car that goes very, very fast stock, and it's so ridiculous that it even has radiators for the brakes. So the car has something like 11 radiators in it.
It's got a radiator for the spoiler.
Yeah.
Why?
Because if the spoiler uses that much energy forcing up its way into the airstream, because the car does 260 miles an hour, I think. 1,000 brake force.
Ludicrous speed.
I'd much rather have an aerial atom.
Yeah. You feel like you're going that fast.
Oh, and also, I mean, in terms of like actual, like, effective, like brake horsepower, it's almost as powerful.
It's more powerful.
Yeah. For like a fraction of the gun.
Yeah, when I lived in the West Country, we lived quite close to the factory. You used to see them test driving them on the roads all the time. Every now and then you'd see one coming up in the rearview mirror, and I'm just going to get over. I'm going to let him go past. You'd occasionally see some idiot try and race one, somebody in a Subaru Impreza or something. Just don't even try, don't even bother.
I used to annoy people in big fancy cars with the Mini when I had it. Used to get people sitting in our back bumper with their Vectras and their 3-litre Vectras and such like. You just sit and watch them on your bumper. It's just too long at 50 miles an hour, and it'd be annoying them. Eh? You're just too long at 50 miles an hour, and you see them get impatient, and you wait till you see them pull out to overtake you, and then you just drop the cog and disappear and let them sit on the other side of the road.
Flash landing. Is that like sit on this? Yeah.
I guess we're about to find out.
Oh, I see him in the distance.
Yeah, he's definitely going for a grass landing or a sand landing.
Flying a Canberra, if your approach is any much more than 130 knots, it's 2 hours.
Okay, he's taking about 4 people with him.
Well, I see because of the narrowness and the smallness of this field, we're going to have to take off in shifts.
Canberra's first. hunters are much faster at getting up and moving, so we'll do the
Yes.
bearers first. So you got a bearer, get yourself up to the front here.
Firing mine up.
The MP map is quite off. It shows everybody at the middle of the runway.
Flash, if you can't land a plane without autopilot, you maybe should be trying to learn to fly again. Properly.
No, Stuart, so cruel.
It's true though. It's a kind of key function of flying is being able to land.
Yeah, you can't land on autopilot, guys. Apologies in advance for anybody I crush.
What's taking off first? The hunters or Canberras?
Canberras.
Cameras, this the biggest and slowest. Some airliners have got auto land functions, so it's a lazy way of doing it, really.
Typhoon has it.
Yeah.